External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on Thursday lambasted the United Nations, saying that the international organization should not be worried about the fairness of elections in India, the largest democracy in the world. In a sharp response to a question about remarks made by Stephane Dujarric, the spokesperson for UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, Jaishankar made it clear that India does not need the United Nations to tell that elections should be free and fair. He stated that the citizens of India will ensure that the elections are held in a free and fair manner.
So the United Nations spokesman said something to the effect, in India, like in any other country, we are confident, we hope the democratic process would be free and fair, etc. But in India, I don't need the United Nations to tell me our election should be free and fair. No, I have the people of India. The people of India will ensure the elections are free and fair. So don't worry about it.
For those unaware, Dujarric, who was inquired about the political unrest in India, invaded India's internal affairs and urged the world's largest democracy to ensure political and civil rights for everyone and an atmosphere that is free and fair.
India, and that in any country that is having elections, that everyone's rights are protected, including political and civil rights, and everyone is able to vote in an atmosphere that is free and fair.
Ironically, the UN is the same international organization that has massively failed to address either the wars or the related concerns, but wants to ensure free and fair elections in India. Earlier, External Affairs Minister Jaishankar had asked other nations like the United States, Germany and China to refrain from intervening in India's internal affairs, or else they would be treated equally. Responding to a question regarding the statements made by the US and Germany over Aam Aadmi Party leader and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's arrest, Jaishankar stated that India had made it clear that it objected to such unwarranted remarks. He pressed upon the need to understand that there are certain restraints that sovereign nations must follow. He added that nations must not interfere in domestic affairs of fellow democracies and should refrain from passing comments on each other's politics.
घर में जो होती है वो उनके घर का मामला है। अगर आप दुनिया पे बोलते जाएंगे, कभी न कभी दुनिया भी जवाब देगी ना।
कुछ कोर्ट्स ने कुछ मुख्यमंत्रियों को जेल में भेजा भ्रष्टाचार के आरोपों में।
अच्छा।
और यूनाइटेड नेशन से कुछ स्टेटमेंट आते हैं, अमेरिका और जर्मनी वाला उसमें अपना वो लोग प्रोटेस्ट लॉन्च करते हैं। तो ये क्या हमारे आंतरिक मामलों में हस्तक्षेप नहीं है? हाउ डू वी डील विद दिस?
नहीं, देखिए, इसके दो पहलू हैं। एक तो प्रेस वाले जो है ना, वो उनका काम है ये, वो पहुंच जाएंगे किसी के सामने, माइक खड़ा कर देंगे और कहेंगे अरे भारत में ये हुआ है तो आपकी क्या राय है। आपको कुछ तो कहना पड़ेगा ना, तो वो कहलवाते हैं लोगों से। तो एक तो इनका रोल है। दूसरा है कि कुछ देश हैं जिनकी मैं कहूंगा पुरानी आदत है कि दुनिया पे माने अलग देशों पे टिप्पणी करना, दुनिया को ज्ञान देना, पर उनको भी समझना चाहिए कि ये इसका अब समय बीत चुका है कि अगर आप दुनिया पे बोलते जाएंगे, कभी न कभी दुनिया भी जवाब देगी ना।
The foreign minister further noted that in international relations, the countries are expected to follow certain etiquettes, conventions and practices, and thus by no means does the world have the right to interfere in the politics of another nation.